Sup nerds, welcome to the Omni4Game podcast, episode 101. I'm Sean, I'm joined with Chris and Brandon as always.
Sup guys, this week's Omni4Game recap. We go over our locals as always. We review Bandai's reasoning for the ban list. We look at the weekly reveals, and then we hit your guys' comment questions. So if you like this, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you next week.
Alright. First, that's not how you spell that. First topic. Damn it. Locals recap.
Starting off strong today, huh, Sean?
Yeah, you guys can't see what just happened, but the viewers can.
Just use your fingers, bruh.
So she said.
Brandon, are you going first?
Yeah. So round one, I played against Sean. He played Geel Knight. Good old Lord Nightmon X with the Megidra bottom end.
It's just Lord Nightmon X, dude.
Calling it Geel Knight.
It's our savior. It's our Lord and Savior.
Geel Knight.
So I know Sean was so excited to be able to replay this deck and it actually be like decent.
I was so happy.
Yeah. So, lost that one 1-2. Basically, my hands were unplayable games 1 through 3.
What were you playing? You were playing Gas again, right?
Playing Gas, yeah.
Pre-ban Gas.
Yeah. And, like, I was, like, digging for 5s, or I was digging for 4s. Like, I just wasn't seeing my wombos. It was really funny, because I think it was game 2. I had no way to lethal you, but you couldn't lethal me, so you're just like, whatever, we'll just go to game 3, and I'm just like, okay. He just scooped.
I mean, you had two bodies on the field, and I had like 2 or 3 security. I was like, there's no way I don't die on his turn.
Knowing how my draws were going the rest of the night, I don't think it would have.
Yeah.
Like, to really, like, crescendo the amount of BS I was dealing with, this is just one particular thing I remember. I activated a training card and revealed 2 copies of Blitzcraymon.
I think that was game 1.
And then I had like dug through the rest of my deck and there were no Blitzcraymons. I remember thinking to myself, he's in security, isn't he? So I activate Island of Adventure, pick it up, he's just right there. And I'm like, okay, I could have used you like 3 turns ago.
I think that was game 2 when you actually comboed me like once.
Yeah, once. Which is why I think you assumed I could do it again.
Yeah, because you couldn't keep turn, so I assumed you were just waiting to kill me on the next turn, so I was like, okay.
I would have needed another Ultras, probably. I mean, it's possible I could have gotten there, but I didn't have it at the time. And then round 2, I played against Will. He was playing Geel Birds, I think pre-ban list. I went 0-2 in that matchup. Again, I just didn't really get to play. My deck just didn't cooperate. I would get like okay hands, but not like the nuts, where I'm like missing all my draw 1 inheritables. That's really how you fail with this deck, is you just don't get to draw a billion cards. So, yeah. So like if I have to open with like Gabu X and Raising, Garu X and Raising, I'm just not having a good time. Plus no Tamer or something like that. No search cards.
No host.
That's kind of how my night went. So, and then that's it. Because I think somebody lost the down pair and we ended up playing only 2 rounds.
That is correct. Someone did lose their down pair.
Yeah, we played.
You're not going to talk about the... Yeah, you're not going to talk about the Phantom 3rd round?
Yeah. So...
I know Chris wants to talk about it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
We did play an extra round just for funds. I played Dante, because we kind of did like we did our pairings ourselves based on how the round went, how we were like the standings were. So I played against Dante. He was playing something. I'm gonna be real, I don't know. I just killed him in like 5 minutes because my deck decided.
He was playing apps.
Yeah,
he's playing Gaia apps.
Yeah, my deck was like, oh, that tournament's over. All right, here's full power gas. Have fun. And it's like, okay.
It's good.
That was my night.
So I'll go next. I was playing Eaters this week. Round 1, I played against my worst matchup in the building, Mostimon. You're like, Chris, Mostimon sucks. It does, but Ben is playing multiple floodgates. All the floodgates that directly counter Eaters. Like, I can't reduce my play cost. And even if I do get to enough sources to play All Mother, he's playing Pillow, so I can't play that out. And Ben goes, just play outs. I do play outs. his Mostimon can recur them. So even if I clear them, he just brings them back. So I don't know what outs I could play to counter both those. Especially when he can just keep recurring it, and he's always choking me to 1 memory. So unless I see Errata, and even if I do see Errata, it passes my turn. Sure, I'll get 3 memory next turn, but guess what? I gotta waste the whole 3 memory just to play 1 Eater. So that sucks. So I went 0-2 against that. Not a good showing for Eaters, gonna be honest. And then round 2 is when the Dante got paired down to me, and is where I won. So that's what ended the tournament early, is because Dante lost. I got him 2-1. He was playing Gaia, like Brandon already said, Gaia app. And I'm not gonna say it's like a bad matchup for him, because his deletion can target my Digimon, because it's, I think, DP based. And I think the best card in that matchup for me was Eater Eve, which just kept stunning his Gaiamon when he would get to it. So he's never able to like swing out with it and like unsuspend and chip my security. He did. I ended up winning 2-1. I think it was game 3. I got to play out the mothers, and just pop his whole board, and then just kind of swing out from there. Round 3 is the Phantom round. We did the pairings like Brandon talked about, based on everything. I ended up playing against Sean, and I solely won that one 2-1 because 1, he's still getting used to the deck. 2, he didn't know what my cards did, and then game 3 he bricked. So
yes,
I needed a lot to happen to even kind of win that game. Game 1 he just went, I think, full combo on me.
I wombo you had like 4 or 5 blockers on the field, and I cleared all of them before I started swinging at you.
Yeah, because I was telling Sean before this, I was like, I actually think that's like a bad matchup for you, because like you won't get your Lord Nightmon like piercing and collision and stuff like that. I had completely forgot all the Growlmons that, like, not all of them, I guess the ones except for Growlix, all pop a body when they come out DP base. So I was like, oh, forgot about that. I'm in trouble. I had like five bodies on the field, all blockers, because again, I'm just gonna build my wall. 2020, I'm building the wall. And he went full combo on me and blew up every single one of them. And I was like, this is degenerate. This is crazy.
And then I killed you.
Yeah, and they killed me
through 5 security.
Yes. So game 2, I was hoping in game 1 that Eden's, I think it's Eden's space, would have been in security. But throughout, while him swinging at my security, he had a Mirai. I activated it, pitched a card, and draw 2, and I drew my second copy in it because I only played 2. I was like, okay, so now I know there's a chance that there's no way I'm coming back. I even told Sean that. I was like, I was really hoping this card would have been in there because I could have played a blocker off of it. And he was like, oh, okay, cool. I guess I didn't register for him because we started playing the game 2, and I activated, and he goes, oh, you're going to make sure you activate it early this time? I said, yes. And then throughout the game, he does his whole combo, gets to it, hits it, and then I play out the Eater, and then he just starts turning his Guilmon sideways. He's like, game? I was like, turn and block? And he's like, what do you mean? I was like, turn and block? And he had forgotten that they were all blockers.
I didn't forget. I never knew. I thought they had blocker because I had collision. I didn't realize they just had blocker.
No,
that was my fault for not reading your cards. I just thought they were blocking because I had collision.
I thought you knew because you've played against Todd before. I just assumed
I don't think I've ever gotten paired against Todd while he's playing Eaters.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. All the little ones are blockers, and he had no cards in deck and no scramble on the field. Sean did say if he could have done something different.
I could have played around it if I knew that they just had blocker inherently.
Yeah, and then game 3, like I said, he bricked. Just didn't see any level 3s early. It took him a couple turns, and that gave me enough time to kind of set up and like play the game. Yeah, it took a lot. But Eaters is never going to kill anybody super quick. Like, it's going to take a while, so it gave him plenty of like, he had to, like, at one point, he just hard played like a level 4. And he was like, I guess this is what I'm doing. So, yeah. But again, like I said, Phantom round 3.
Yeah. So I played Lord Nightmon X. It is inspired by the list we saw in the Portugal regional or whatever that was.
Someone say it's Geel Knights.
I mean,
can you play it post man list?
You can. It
What
can't.
would you play instead of Graph Crushes and the Growl?
I'm assuming just more boost cards.
I know exactly what 3 cards. What? It's 4 cards total that you have to. Well,
Because you're only playing 2 Rush Geo, right?
yeah, it's 7 cards total post ban list that you have to switch out for new cards.
Yeah, because there's the 3 Growl, the 3 Grab Crush, and then the 1 Geel.
Yeah. But I know exactly what they would be. It can't lethal through 5 security as easily post ban lists, but it can still like deal massive amount. Like it can clear your security in 1 turn and just be like, hey, if you don't answer this board, you lose immediately. But what's cool about pre-ban lists is you can just promote and kill people through 5 security, and they can't really do a whole lot about it.
Especially
Very
if you drop
scary.
4 Gravity Crush.
Yeah, so at Trinity, I was still working on the list. I thought I found a version that I liked, but I was wrong. And I was also still learning the deck. So round 1 I played against Brandon. As you mentioned, he was playing full power gas. Ended up winning that. Round 2 played against Ben playing Mastamon. Game 1, I believe I promoted and killed him through 5 security. Game 2, I messed up and I thought I could play through an ace and I could not, and ended up winning that. And then game 3, I just killed him. And then played against the Phantom round 3 versus Chris, and ended up coming in first with Lord Nightmon X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say, I also did play a Phantom round against Ben, and my hubris got the best of me, because in the second game, I think the first game I just promoted and just full gas combo killed him. The second game, I was like, I need to see some more cards. He has a level 5 on the board. I don't mind if I get aced here. It's fine. He's just going to clear my 1 body. I swung. I drew 3 cards, gained an extra memory. He goes into the ace and then kills it. And then on his turn, he established a second Moss Day, and I lost on the spot because he OTK'd me and ordained me, and I was like, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
I asked him. He said he's never going to cut Ordain from his Massio list.
That's a good card.
I mean,
It's just an extra DNA for game.
It feels like win more.
yeah. That's kind of how I feel about it. He only plays it as a 1-of, but...
Yeah.
I mean, it might not be bad as like a 1-of.
I mean, it's not the
People
worst
play
thing.
like Omni. People play Omni X as like a 1-of.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. I just feel like I wouldn't want to see it, like, at all
I
for
gotcha.
most of the game.
Oh, dude, don't get me started on what he did to me game 3. Bro, like, pitches his Floodgate that he needed to stop Digivolution
Oh, yeah.
reduction. And I was
Danner's ridiculous. He's so ridiculous. He match me because I only played 2 of each of these. Don't tell me that. In my head, you're playing 4 of each.
Well, he got quiet all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Someone was trying to call me.
It's still quiet.
Oh shoot!
It jacked your volume up.
Denied that phone call.
Yeah, so he ditches one of them early, and then goes, oh man, I really could have used that Floodgate, I guess like in hindsight. And then he just goes,
I
top
drew
deck
another
play.
one.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Deal with it.
And then he tells you, I only play like 2 of each.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the only other one in the deck.
Classic Ben.
Yep. So TBS.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I went X2, so I guess I am going first.
Correct.
What'd you go, X1, Brandon?
Correct.
I only lost to one person.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, so round 1, I played against Wind Guardians. Thought it would be a pretty easy matchup until I realized he has cards in his deck, random cards, because, that's what Nature Spirits and Wind Guardians are both like, that have, like, really weird effects, like, my attacks can't be redirected. So I'd have, like, 5 Blotties on the board, like, 2 Erratas, like, a bunch of, just redirects and blocks. Doesn't matter. He has a bunch of stuff that just suspends and stuns my stuff. So it's kind of like an awkward matchup, but again, it's Wind Guardian, so it's not like the best deck in the entire world. I was able to get that one 2-1. He won game 1 because I didn't realize he had those cards, and then once I started to realize he had those cards, I was like, all right, I need to answer these cards like immediately, right away. If I see them hit the board. So I end up getting that one. Round 2. No, I'm sorry. Round 1 I played against Brandon, who was playing Gas. I'm sorry, I got my round 1s and 2 mixed up.
I was gonna correct you, but then I have the Stoka next to me, and she's like eating a sausage, and it's very cute. So I was just more distracted by that.
Anyways, I'm sorry. Round 1 played against Brandon, who was playing Gas. He got game 1. Game 2, he ducked himself out. He had a scramble on the board. He went into Sagittarius, and instead of stunning the one Eater I had on the board, he stunned one of my Tamers, so it passed over to my turn. I went to pick up my Mothers because I was like, oh, I can play these, and then realized, oh, wait, I can just swing into his body. Swung into his body and then passed, which means he decked out. And even if he would have stunned the Eater and made it to where I couldn't just kill him there on the spot, he would have gotten one more turn, I think. Maybe. I don't remember exactly how the board was set up, but my Mothers would have came out, cleared his board, and I would have done massive damage and been like set up to be okay just to kill him on the following turn. So I'm not sure if like that would have even mattered. So I got game 2, and then game 3, I believe he, at some point in his combo loop, he top decked into his Alteress and ended up killing me. I'm not sure if he would have been able to kill me if he wouldn't have top decked into it.
I mean, game 3 you lost yourself.
I did?
Yeah.
What'd I do?
That's the game you decided instead of just building a board that I couldn't actually.
Oh yeah, you tried to run him down.
Yeah, he was bricked. Yeah, you're right.
Hard playing Tamer and drawing cards.
Yeah, and I was like, I need to try and like rush him down now, because like once that deck starts going, it's just like almost impossible. But I guess it's because I haven't played that matchup enough with that deck. I didn't realize, yeah, he can stun a body or two, but like if I just have enough out, he's never really gonna do any damage to me. So in hindsight, that's probably what I would start doing. Even if he like bricks, I would just keep playing Eaters out. So that was game 3. Yeah, build the wall. That was round 1, and then round 2 I talked about already. Beat Wind Guardians 2-1. Round 3 I lost to Pyramidimon. 1 because I've never really played against that deck, so I didn't know exactly what all the cards did. Like I've played the deck a long time ago, but I mean it was forever ago.
Don't they just kill you?
They do. See, I didn't realize. I thought the deletion effect was level based.
Nope.
I was mistaken. It was play cost.
It's black removal.
So, yeah. So he was able to delete all my blockers.
Delete.
And then he would just kill me. Yeah. Delete. He would just pop all my little blockers and then like swing through me and like kill me. Like, good lord. He was wombo comboing me with Pyramidimon. Game 2, now I've played 1 game against him. I'm like, okay, I have like a general idea. Game 2, I misplayed myself. I was at 1 memory. I had just gone into no, I had already gone into the previous turn. Eater Eve. I'd stunned his Pyramidimon, and he had a redirect under it, and then he had a Bancho. I don't know. It's the fragment Bancho card. I don't know.
I don't know what they are.
Yeah, I know most decks don't even play that card, but I went to raid into his body to just try and clear it, and he redirected it to his Pyramidimon and then fragmented out 2 Tumblemons. Which are the Tamas, which I did not realize he had tucked under there. And when those get fragmented out, he gains a memory for each one, so it passed my turn. And then I almost kind of lost there on the spot. Well, I did actually lose there on the spot because he also plays Gatsumon X, which again has a ridiculous effect that will only come up in probably this deck. where if an attack is like redirected, he can unsuspend one of his Digimon with blocker. Again, ridiculous. So he swings, and of course I'm like, I gotta block, otherwise it's game. And he's like, okay, effect Gatsu X. I'm like, what? And he's like, unsuspend here. I'm like, I like pick it up, and I'm like, yeah, of course, only in this dumb deck would it have this. So yeah, he's able to unsuspend his Digimon in an attack for game. I feel like if we played that matchup again, I'd definitely have a better chance against it. I don't know. It just, I guess, would depend on how he opened up and how I opened up. Round 4 played against Gilbert's, for some reason, post-ban list. I'm not sure why Will wanted to change up his list now.
He wanted to nerf himself.
But he did. Yeah, he did. We played one game. He quickly, I think, realized that his deck probably had no way of actually winning against mine if I just established all my blockers, because like he's never getting through all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you basically did what you could have done against me and just built resources.
Yeah, and end up winning that first game. He scoops and says, I don't want to play this deck anymore. I want to play a different deck. He pulled out his own Eaters deck, which I don't know why he'd want to play that mirror match. That one was dumb. I ended up winning that one too because I established Suedo really early, like turn 2. He played his other tamers instead, never even ended up playing Suedo. And after the matchup, I was like, yeah, I think I won that because I played Suedo way before you. He was like, well, I'd rather play my other tamers first. And I'm like, Suedo is like the best tamer in that deck. Like he's memory and draw power. Like, sure, he doesn't set your memory, but you can play those later. Like, I'd rather play out Suedo first. Like, you're drawing an extra card. Like, I'm seeing way more cards. So,
what other tamers would you rather play?
Arata and Yuko. I play 5 tamers in my list.
Mirai.
Yeah, I play Mirai, Yuko, Arata, and Suedo. Yeah. So, yep, and I ended up going 2-2.
Alright, I will go next. I went X1. So round 1, Chris already kind of talked about. Played against him. He's playing Eaters. Game 1, I was able to full combo. I could have killed him a turn sooner, but I didn't, like, think out my turn properly, and I didn't scramble my Omni X back to the top of my deck. If I would have done that, I would have just killed him the turn prior. Instead, I had to wait a turn. Omni X for clutch game right there, because he can actually remove one of the blockers. Game 2, I decked out. I should have just stunned the body. Instead, he played around the scramble, and I lost because of it. Game 3, I kind of bricked, but because he didn't accrue his resources, I was able to just full combo and kill him eventually. It was funny because you got me down to like 2 security, and by the time the game was over, I had like 5 again.
Yeah.
Because I had the Island Adventure. I think game 1 and 2, I was up to like 7, 8 security.
Yeah, I'm never gonna be able to get through all your security. I'm just gonna have to
Deck me out.
like let you deck yourself out, which kind of sucks for me because it gives you chances to play and see all your pieces. But that's what Eaters is like.
Yeah. So round 2, I played against Sean, playing his Geel Knights again.
It's Lord Nightmon X.
Geel Knights. So I lost that one 0-2. Game 1, he promoted an OTK me while I was like digging for level 5s. I ended up having like 2 or 3 stacks that I like promoted or played and was doing stuff with, and never saw level 5. So you know, stuff like that just happens. So he just full wombo comboed me and killed me. Game 2, I had the full wombo combo and I could have killed him, but I was missing Alter S.
That's not the full wombo combo then, Brandon.
I'm saying, like, I had every piece below that except for the finishing piece. It's all I needed.
That's like me saying I had the full wombo combo and don't have Lord Nightmon X in my hand.
Yeah, you don't have your win condition. That's not the full combo.
Yeah.
Anyway, shut up. So, game, where was I? Okay, yeah. So, I had everything I needed minus the Alter S. Is that better?
Yes.
No, because that's still not everything you needed.
I mean, what you're saying is accurate now.
Yeah.
Okay. If you put it as a math equation. Anyway, so,
oh, okay.
one was insecurity, which I didn't know, obviously, until Sean was checking through them.
Killing you, yes.
And the other two were at the literal bottom of my deck, holding hands together. And when I tell you the literal bottom, I mean I did the math and I counted every card I revealed in bottom decked. They were the two bottom cards of my deck. Because I think I had 18. Because obviously, while Sean's over there touching himself, putting 4 Gravity Crush on the board,
That's right.
I was like doing math. I was like, what are the odds I didn't see these Alter S's? So I was like, I did 2 trainings, a Wisteria, a Gabu search, a Gabu X search. I did all the math of how many cards I added, how many cards I bottom decked. They were the 2 bottom cards. I was like, oh, okay. That's cool, I guess. Otherwise, I'd just kill him, but, obviously that didn't happen. Round 3, I played against Stanley, playing DM Machine Dramon. I got that one 2-0. Game 1, I just full wombo combo, kill a stack, and OTK. Funny how that works. Game 2, he was actually able to build a Machine Dramon, and he was swinging at me for 3 checks. The first check was a 12k body, so you had to remove pieces for source protection. He hit a second 12k body, which removed 2 more sources, and one of those was a security check +1, so he no longer had 3 checks. So then I just promoted and outed it and killed him. It's kind of funny how that works. It was a shame he didn't have any of his DP bonuses, otherwise that wouldn't have happened. Then the final round I played against Josh, playing Heavy Leomon. I put in massive quotations because Josh self-admittedly said, I don't think I ever really went into the Heavy Leomon. I was like, yeah, this is more like Medieval Gallant with a Leomon bottom end and Zephyga Ace.
It's like Leo Toolbox, basically.
Yeah. So, game 1, I bricked on 5s, and he was able to just swarm and kill me, like with his Mad Leo combo with analogs. He could just keep turning, just keep like cycling pieces out. So he killed me like relatively fast. Game 2, he put a Medieval on the board. And if you know anything about gas, you basically can't combo if they have a Medieval sitting on the board, because you hard play Blitz, you don't get to end of turn, and they pop your Blitz. So, just don't do anything.
Pretty sick.
Yeah. It is very nice playing against an Omnimon deck where you don't have to worry about Miraculous. I'm not sitting there like, oh my god, he's got a trap card.
He's gonna set up on me. So
yeah, because there was one time in our matchup where I went into Eater Adam and I was able to pop the Blitz Greymon. I'm like, thank God this isn't regular Omni. He'd be able to punish me for this.
Yeah. So he forced me to hard Evo into Alter S twice for 2 different Medieval Gallants. Luckily, it was I don't think he plays level 7s in that deck. So anytime I went to Alter S, it was always killing his Medieval. But I was able to keep turn going into Alter S once, and I passed turn Evoing into Alter S the other time. And, EX1 Melga's when attacking effect actually came up because his cards have on deletion effects. So I was able to bot deck stuff. That was funny. Weird when that effect actually comes up. And then game 3, I was able to combo him turn 3, but I wasn't able to keep turn. So I clear his stack entirely, de-evo it down to a level 3, delete it, and leave him with 3 memory while I have a Blitz and a Blitz and a EX1 Melga sitting next to him with 3 memory. So he had nothing in raising, 3 memory, he had to out my board. The only way he could out my board is if he saw Medieval, because then he could have dropped it, killed the Blitz, and then swung over the Melga. No, it was a Sagittarius. It was not a Melga, because otherwise he would have had the DP to get over it. So yeah, it was Sagittarius. So he could have killed both bodies if he saw Medieval. He didn't see Medieval though, so he ends up passing turn, not clearing either of my bodies. So I just alliance with Blitz into his last 2 checks, and then DNA into Alter S for game. So, yeah, got that one as well.
So I played Lord Nightmon X once again. before the tournament, I actually considered going ahead and building it for the post ban, but I was like, nah, it's dumb. I don't want to nerf myself because I know that Brandon's playing full power gas. So there's no reason.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, there's no reason.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There's no reason for me to nerf myself. I made like 8-10 cards worth of changes from Tuesday to Friday, and it definitely felt a lot better. One of the changes I made is I went from 3 to 4 Grav Crush. I was like, what am I doing? I just need to put 4 in there. And rounds 1, 2, and 3, game 1 activated all 4 Grav Crush on the turn that I killed my opponents. It's pretty nice. Round 4,
you're never seeing this 8 memory, bud.
yeah, you're not getting this 8 memory that I'm borrowing. So round 1 I played against Machine Dramon. It's whatever. Like, he puts a Machine Dramon on the field, I de-evo it and kill him. I win that matchup pretty easily because, like, not only can he not defend himself if I combo, but the deck is also kind of slow getting started, and it gives me plenty of time to just sit there and like set up with my memory boost and trainings and stuff. So end up winning that 2-0. Although I will say both games I checked a heavy mobile Digimon out of security and he blew up one of my stacks. Like, I couldn't OTK him either game, but I still was able to win because it just, that deck doesn't really have a lot of like kill potential. Round 2 played against Brandon playing gas. OTK'd him game 1, and then game 2 he started doing stuff, but I was like, I can't promote because I can't kill him, and if I promote and he answers my board, I lose anyway. So I just have to stay in raising one more turn and just hope he can't kill me and set up another memory boost or a training, I think, to choke him to 1. And
I couldn't.
Yeah, thankfully he couldn't kill me, and then the next turn I promoted and killed him. Round 3 played against Josh playing Heavy Leo Toolbox or whatever the hell you want to call it. Game 1 activated 4 Grav Crushes in 1 turn, killed him. Game 2 I Omega Bricked on rookies, and it took me way too long to see one, and I ended up just losing. And then game 3 I didn't brick, and I killed him. Round 4 played against Ben playing Puppets. Game 1 I did not activate 4 Grav Crushes. I think I only activated 1 Grav Crush game 1. But I did kill him.
Played Puppets? Do you think he played Puppets because we kept saying he was playing Maste tonight?
I think that's probably why. Because he's like, I never said I'm playing Masty. I'm like, you literally have your deck out and it's Mastamon. And I think that's why he was like, alright, I'm switching.
Alright, I'm playing Puppets.
Yeah, I'm playing Puppets. You guys are wrong. But game 1 I just OTK'd him through 5 security. Game 2 I was 1 memory short from being able to just kill him. So instead I activated 1 Grav Crush during my turn, even in a Lord Nightmon X, to de-evo his rookie or his mega down to a rookie. Say it can't evo. He doesn't have anything else on his field. He has a memory setter though, so the Grav Crush doesn't matter because he goes to 3 and then his memory setter triggers. So like, you're gonna go to 3 anyway. Pretty fun to do that versus people with memory setters. And he couldn't answer my board. I swung twice with collision to clear most of his board on my next turn. And then on the turn after that, I activated my other 3 Grav Crushes and killed him.
Hope you enjoyed doing that for the last time.
It was pretty fun. It felt real stupid. Yeah, I would just...
Yeah, here's sudden 8 memory for free.
I love digging into all of them and just putting them on the field at the same time and just moving the memory gauge up to like 8 and just being like, all right, you lose.
I love how you leave them up there too, so you're like, just in case we don't forget, you're gaining this back. Just in case, because he leaves them up on the field. And it's like, brother, we're never getting to that point.
I put him next to my deck just in case. Just in case.
Just in case.
We need to know, for the sake of the game, if you end up getting memory back. So yeah, I ended up going undefeated. Lost one game to Leo Toolbox due to just hard breaking my balls off. But yeah, the deck is really, really stupid. It can't lethal through 5 security as easily, anywhere near as easily post ban, but it can still, like, I still think it's a good deck post ban. And I may end up posting a post ban list of it.
I would. I mean, the deck seems fun.
It is. It's really fun and it's really powerful. And against most decks, if you have combo, they literally can't do anything because you're like, hey, de-evo that guy can't evo. I'm swinging through all your security and killing your stuff because I have collision.
You like it more than the Dark Animal package?
Yes.
It's
significantly better than the OG Dark Animal package, Lord Knight, which it's still playing Cerberus and Cerberus X, but it's playing like the guild base. Definitely a lot. It's more explosive, especially pre-ban list, because you get an extra check off the Growlmon. But even then, like the ability to float your bodies because of the Growl X, which should have been limited, is just really good because it gives you extra bodies to Alliance and Pop to unsuspend, and then they float into more bodies you have way more draw power too because of that Gilmon, the BT21 Gilmon or whatever set it's from.
I still hate that interaction with Alliance. I don't like that. I don't like how you can do that. Basically what I'm talking about is Sean would digivolve all the way up into like Growl X, and then he'd be like, alright, swing with Lord Mightmon, Alliance with this Growl X, and then he'd be like, alright, affect Growlmon, pop this Growl X line. He gets to keep the check, play out another body, gain memory, and I'm just like, I hate that you get to keep that check. I hate it. I hate that interaction.
It's real good. And also hashtag puppets still suck.
Of course. Something
funny that happened, I think it was game 1. The turn that I'm pretty sure I OTK'd Ben. The turn that I killed Ben, the first 3 checks in his security were all Kaguyamon, and he told me he's only playing 3.
Right. And he's only playing 3.
He's like, oh, I wasn't winning this game anyway.
Real quick, before we go on to the next one, did we still want to do top decks or just wait until next week post ban?
There aren't any. I checked before.
Oh, there aren't any? Okay.
What we can do is we can go back to the ban list and finally look at Bandai's reasoning. And
ooh, that's a good idea. There we go. And I'm positive I have it up on OBS this time. Double checked.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, it was also upsetting. Alright, so we're going to go over Bandai's reasoning for the cards they put on the ban list. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, ban card, Sayo & Co. I mean, we don't have to read this one, but we might as well.
Yeah. Already know.
By combining effects that activate at the start of the opponent's turn with effects that increase your memory, it is possible to quickly end an opponent's turn. That's a weird way to phrase it. Therefore, we determined that repeating this move negatively affects the game, and we previously decided to make the banned pairs shown here. However, due to increases in the card pool, repeating this move will be possible with combinations other than these banned pairs. Therefore, we've determined that it won't be possible to use banned pairs to restrict this move. For the above reasons, we decided to ban this card.
That's an interesting way of saying, yeah, we don't design our cards very coherently.
I mean, it did come from the X5.
They kept making turn skips.
Yeah. The more cards we print, the gain memory. Okay, cool. The pair bans have been lifted. So, you know, now you can play this card with these cards. Oh, wait, you can't play it at all. So we got limited cards. Gravity Crush, you saw this coming. When this card is used in red decks that have greater attack capabilities, it is possible.
Okay. Red decks.
I mean, there's red in there, otherwise you couldn't activate it.
Yeah, they're not red decks. They're purple decks.
It is possible to win a game at quicker speeds than anticipated. As a result, the gap between attacker decks that can use this card and decks that can't use it has widened. For the above reasons, we decided to restrict this card to 1 copy.
They can't just say giving 2 memory to yourself and your opponent never receiving that memory. Isn't it a good enough reason?
The downside isn't a thing.
Yeah, there is no drawback. It felt so unfair just activating 4 Grav Crushes in 1 turn last night.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah.
It felt real good though, not gonna lie, but it's just a straight dopamine shot. Then we have Parabolic Junk. This card has 0 cost and can gain memory regardless of the opponent's status, limiting designs for future cards. For the above reasons, we decided to restrict this card to 1 copy. Hey, good job, Bandai.
Yeah, you could say this about Graph Crush, too.
Yeah, they could have done this on the last ban list with Grav Crush.
But no, red decks, they're like, yeah, red decks are too strong.
Yeah, so
Hey, we're posting this ban list. We got any cards coming out soon that are like, I don't know, red, maybe a little bit of purple, that are super aggro?
the deck art.
Yeah, we do. Leave Grav Crush off.
Yeah. This is, I mean, there were puppet decks that played this card, but this was the first time they've preemptively basically hit a card, because it's obvious that this is, like, Grav Crush was a problem. It's obvious this is eventually probably going to be a problem. Yeah, it's only a matter of time. So, thank you, very cool.
As long as they don't give a green deck somehow to play tokens to your opponent's side of the field, Tropicals should be at least okay for now. We'll see.
We'll see. I think they should go ahead and preemptively limit that one too, but they'll probably...
Might as well.
Yeah, that one is, like you said, it's reliant on something being on your opponent's side of the field, but I feel like with the more cards we get, eventually, like, that's going to be a thing, and they're going to have to hit it, but...
Yeah.
I mean, because the problem with these gain memory cards is just, like, the faster the game gets, the more ridiculous they are.
Yes.
Because, like, back in the day, you dropped 4 Grav Crush.
You weren't
in,
killing
like,
your opponent.
BT1, yeah, in BT1 format. You're not killing your opponent. Your opponent's getting that 8 memory.
Yeah. I actually remember...
Nowadays, it's like, oh, you're just dead.
I remember whenever we did 1.5 format, whenever we, like, played, I put Grav Crushes in my deck, and I was like, oh, this sucks. I can't just kill you. Like, you're going to get this memory back. I'm just borrowing it.
Yeah, remember the memory borrower level 5s?
Yep.
I remember.
So we also have Royal Knights of the Purge. When this card and a Royal Knights card with a powerful non-on-play effect are combined, the win rate for Royal Knights deck is greater than expected, limiting the design options for non-on-play effects on Royal Knights cards. In addition, even though Royal Knights decks normally have trouble with beatdown decks, which is true, that's why I said they didn't really need to get hit, this affinity has been reversed with a significant return of security effects, making 1 copy of this card have a great impact. Therefore, we have determined that we must correct this to a proper deck affinity. For the above reasons, we decided to restrict this card to 1 copy.
So it's your fault, Sean. It's your fault for building versions of Royal Knights that are super aggro, with like cards like Medievals.
People don't play my version.
Where you just rush people down.
Yeah, people hate on my version. You know, like, this isn't good because I don't see anyone else playing it like this.
It's your fault.
Yeah, I mean, if they were going to hit Royal Knights, this is the card that I think would be the most fair to hit, because it doesn't just cripple the deck. It does hurt, but...
Yeah, agreed. It slows it down a little bit, but it's not going to kill it.
They didn't attack your consistency, which is good. Like, if they'd hit Cool Boy...
They kind of did. I mean, this is a draw card.
Well, I'm talking about, like, a more impactful card, like Cool Boy. Cool Boy, if you hit that, like, their consistency is, like, just shot in the foot.
I think
they just don't get that extra draw in memory every turn.
The highest impact would have been Last Guardian, because that's a, like, search top 3.
An actual search.
Yeah. And then, R.I.P. Josh.
Yeah, the first sentence as Josh plays this.
They were like, we're not going to hit Growlix, we're going to just hit everything around it. So we got Gruta X. 1 copy of this card has both an effect that gives rush and an effect that trashes security cards, making it very potent for reducing an opponent's security stack in Phoenixmon X antibody decks. With the current
card... That's a lie.
I mean, the top end for that Gilbert deck is Phoenixmon X.
Fair.
These effects can be easily activated in 1 turn, allowing 1 copy of this card to accelerate the game speed. For the above reasons, we decided to restrict this card to 1 copy.
Sag.
Undeserved.
Very sad.
Took a stray.
Honestly, this card...
It is a good card.
This card, it was only a matter of time before this card got hit. I feel like it eventually would have made the ban list at some point, but Growlix definitely just, like, sped it up.
Yeah.
Alright. That engine made it worse.
Yes.
Oh, now who's that?
Then we have Growlmon. Fun fact, I've said this to everyone at Locals, but this card getting hit to 1 hurts more than Grav Crush going to 1 for the Lord Nightmon X deck. Fun fact.
Yeah, because you don't get the extra security check.
Yeah, you can't. It's so much easier to lethal through 5 security because of this guy giving you extra checks. So the first swing is 3 checks, second check is 2 checks, and then you just need one more swing generated somehow, and you just kill them.
No, but this card got hit because of Gallantmon deck, Sean.
Alright, so Growlmon. As this card's name is Growlmon, and its inherited effect has security attack +1, the attack abilities of Gallantmon decks are greater than expected. Therefore, we have determined that we must correct this to a proper deck speed. For the above reasons, we decided to restrict this card to 1 copy. Not sure what they're smoking. Gallantmon decks don't play this. Unless
I've never seen a Gallantmon deck play this. Never.
Yeah,
Don't say I don't keep up with the meta. I look at meta decks. I've never seen a Gallantmon deck play this.
I think I played this when I built Megidra, but that's not a Gallantmon deck.
Yeah.
And I'm talking like...
Yeah, I played this in Megidra.
I'm talking like super old Megidra.
I think they're just blanket saying Gallant because all those Growl Rush decks were all playing like...
Gallant, yeah.
Yeah, they were playing like promo Gallant. They're like, this is a Gallantmon deck, clearly.
But we've seen that Bandai don't... Yeah, Bandai don't use the names that we give decks. They're like, oh, well, one Gallantmon's in there, there's a Gallantmon deck.
Yeah, they don't want to call it Growlmon Rush decks because then, Growl X is obviously the problem there. This does hurt really bad. I wish this card stayed and Growl X went to 1. It would have been so much better for the Lord Nightmon X deck, but, whatever.
I mean, you go through your entire deck so fast that there's a chance you're going to see this.
Yeah, but it needs to be in your stack.
That's fair.
Going into your level 4, like, you want it to be this one. You need to see it soon.
Yeah. I mean, if I open with it, sick, but, like, it sucks for my opponent,
Right.
I guess.
All I'm saying is if I open with, Garuru X, it doesn't just end the game. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, neither does this guy. I have to see the rest of my stuff. Then we have the X4 Gilmon. This card was originally intended for use in Gallantmon decks for recovery in the late game turns or for additional attacks, but due to increases in the card pool, it is now possible to set up successful attacks with a rush early in the game. As a result, the game speed is accelerated greater than anticipated, and this card limits the design options for future decks that include purple cards. For the above reasons, we decided to restrict this card to 1 copy.
Guys, we kept printing purple cards that say trash cards, trash deck, and then suddenly the card that, just gets rushed just for having cards in trash was too good.
Moving forward, I'm pretty sure this is just going to be one of in like any purple deck.
Oh yeah, 100%.
They need to give us an alt art.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Jack Raid, go to 3, hard play? Thoughts?
Well, that, but also just like a scramble, you can just do whatever you want, mid to late game. Yeah. This guy going to 1, don't really care. I only played 2 in my Lord Nightmon X deck. Who cares? Aww.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah, we all knew that one was coming.
Brandon does have 2 playsets of this now.
Yeah, it's 2 playsets of alt arts.
Alt arts, yep.
AX1 Metal Garu. With the increase of the card pool, this card's Wind Digivolving effect can be used repeatedly in a single turn, making it easy to gain a lot of memory. As a result, the potential designs of future Gurumon cards will be greatly narrowed. For this reason, we decided to restrict it to 1 copy only in a deck.
This was so last minute. I just know it.
I mean, it's at the bottom of the ban list. They're like, hold up.
Hold up.
Wait a minute.
No, I mean, it makes sense. It's problematic to be gaining, like, essentially 8 to 9 memory in a turn for free with no drawback.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, it's like Grav Crush, except for you can search this card and you never have to give the memory back. So even if you don't kill them, it doesn't matter.
And he's playing that tamer that recurs it from the trash. So even if it ends up in trash or something like that, he's just like, oh, hey, I get to play it back out. And then Sagittarius sees it, activates its effect, Digivolves, and it's like, I did all that for free.
Yeah. If you hard play the tamer, you can Evo into this with like 8 cards in hand for 1 memory. So
yeah. I honestly, the worst part about playing Gas, especially against Brandon, is every time he Digivolves into this card, every single time, he go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and he would do that multiple times, sometimes in a turn.
He slow rolls his counting of his hand for some reason. He doesn't want to get the math wrong.
Please
just
kill me.
Count it all at once, please.
Yeah.
Listen, everybody else counts sheep to go to sleep. I count Melga memory.
Then we have BT19 Sakuyamon. Draw 2 in this card's when Digivolving effect was for using multicolor option cards in Sakuyamon decks, but it also increases the consistency of Digivolving into a level 7 Digimon. As a result, along with EX2 Digivolution Plugin S, this card limits the options for future designs of level 7 Digimon that can Digivolve from yellow cards. For the above reasons, we decided to restrict this card to 1 copy.
Yeah, I mean, that's everything we were talking about, like, the exact reason.
Yeah.
But you're basically drawing 3 cards off this card, so...
Then we have Digivolution Plugin S. Due to increases in the card pool, it is now easy to make moves that can immediately Digivolve from a low level to a level 7 card. Among those, this card's draw 1 has made the consistency greater than originally intended. As with BT19 Sakuya, this card limits the design options for future level 7 cards that can Digivolve from yellow cards. For the above reasons, we decided to restrict this card to 1 copy.
Yep. Again, just super good.
You know what's funny? If Melody ever comes back to locals, probably gonna have a banned deck because always loves putting like 4 of this in any deck.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then we have
Keep up with the ban list. What's on there? Oh,
pair bands. Valderarm pair band with Talmon and Sakuya X. Sakuyamon decks have powerful moves that allow for Digivolving into a level 7 Digimon early in a game and for dominating the field. In particular, BT17 Talmon's Inherited Effect and EX8 Sakuyamon X Anybody's Your Turn Effect allow for Digivolving into BT20 Valderarm while attacking, giving players the ability to quickly reduce opponent security stacks while preventing them from making comebacks. We determined that there aren't many decks that can counter this, and this harms the diversity of decks in the gameplay environment. For the above reasons, we decided to ban BT17 Talmon and EX8 Sakuyamon X in decks that use BT20 Chaos Valderarm.
I think Sakuyamon decks will just go to more ruin modes. You won't kill your opponents as fast, but you're just going to be preventing them from playing the game.
I have seen people talk about just playing EX8 Aegistramon.
yep.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, that card too. Yeah, I've seen that. Some people were also talking about Chaos, the other Chaosmon, but...
Ultimate Chaos?
No, the yellow one.
No,
The
other one.
Yeah,
just
okay.
Chaosmon.
Not Valdarm, just Chaos.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
And that is it. They didn't take anything off the list. Boo.
Yeah, boo.
But guys, the card pool. The card pool of Greymon cards is too strong.
It's literally not. They need to give us Grey X back.
I got into it. I was showing the boys. I got into it with this guy on Facebook, on the Facebook page, because I said Grey X should have came off the list, and he didn't agree with me, saying we could go into a level 6 too fast. And I said, okay, cool. What level 6? Because guess what? I've seen way more unfair decks. He never replied.
What level 6
never
just
told
wins me the game on the spot?
Yeah.
I mean, probably Shine, but I mean that's
You
it.
would never play Grey X and Shine. They did that like early on before we got like multiple lines for Shine. There's no reason to play that in Shine now.
I'm just saying that's probably what people would point to.
Even then, it's still so much setup.
That's really
Still got a
bad.
tamer.
It would be awful to play Grey X and Shine.
You never get his inheritable. You'd only be playing it for the reduction into the level 5, and even then, it's just like, who cares
It
about
reduces
that?
it to 2 memory. It's not that good.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you'd be giving up so much consistency to just save 1 memory. Alright, so weekly reveals. We have Alt Art Metal Seedramon. Very pretty card.
It's very clean, very nice.
Yes. Then we have Betamon. We've already seen this card, correct? Wasn't this revealed with the other rookies?
Seen the next card.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the next one.
Seedramon. Alliance on a level 4. Okay. All turns.
Whoa.
Once per turn, when Seedramon suspends, draw 1.
Which I think makes sense, because I think all the level 4s have like all turns when it suspends, it draws a card, so I guess some of them had to have Alliance.
Yeah. There's only 1 or 2 cards now that are level 4s with Alliance.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this deck so far. Like, CS is already kind of weak. Like, it's definitely like a tier 2 strategy. And this one, in my opinion, just looks way weaker than that. So I couldn't imagine how this deck's gonna feel. These cards don't even have inheritables. At least the CS level 4s had like good inheritables.
It's surprising they didn't want to give this an inheritable. I guess they figured it would be too strong. Yeah, I mean, they're gonna keep giving CS cards until it's broken. So, I mean,
Yeah.
then we have alt art for Warudamon.
Oh, this is that app card. That's right.
It's an interesting choice by the artist.
Yeah, for real. Goodness. Where's Ben at to tell us who did it? Found out yesterday. Did you guys know that there is a hentai artist who draws like a bunch of the Vanguard cards?
No.
That's crazy. Do you imagine that card company just hiring hentai artists to draw their cards?
I mean, if they're a good artist.
Dante and David were telling me about that. Yeah, Dante. I was like, because they were telling me about Vanguard. They were like, yeah, this deck is mainly hot waifus, dragons, and robots. And I'm like, so they just know how to cater to their audience.
Yeah. That's how they get you.
Yeah. So Puppetmon, very cool. Still no gun.
Alt art Puppetmon.
We can get 0 out of 10. No get.
Looking dope. Then we have Kabuterimon, also has Alliance. All turns once per turn when Digimon suspends, one of your Digimon gains piercing and 3000 DP for the turn.
I like the art. Like he's coming out of like the digital art. It's like he's digivolving almost.
I think it looks like he's digivolving.
So
yeah, that's cool.
Also, if you look at all of the arts for these new CS cards, you'll see the butterfly on all of them. Like with Kabuteri, it's right there by his hand.
Yeah, right here.
And with Tento, it's right above him. Yeah. Every single one of them has that butterfly, so this is going to be for the Hoodiemon strategy.
Well, yeah, it's literally, it has hoodie in the traits.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying, like, whatever Hoodiemon does is going to be the linchpin of this deck, and we'll see what it actually does.
Yeah, I'm just not impressed with the lower end cards so far.
Yeah.
Just comparing them to like the CS cards, they're not very good to me, and I'm like, CS is already just okay.
I could see Hoodiemon doing something like kind of dumb, like playing them all out, because, I mean, kind of spoilers for the game.
How old is the game?
A while. It's been out for a while. It's the game you have on your PlayStation.
Okay, so like 10 years.
10 years. Hoodiemon does gather up a bunch of Digimon and just kind of pieces. So I mean, it could make sense for her to come out, bring everybody out with her, and then that's why they all have Alliance, because you can probably swing with some of them.
Yeah.
Why they don't have inheritance.
This alt art's pretty cool.
Yeah, we have Deucemon alt art. It's a shame that.
Too bad he's poop.
Too bad he's an Atmon. Then we have Machine alt art. This also looks sick.
Don't
Beautiful.
get excited, Chris. Card's bad.
I know.
Yeah, you can't play it in actual Machine Dramon decks.
Yeah.
Then we have a Golemon, Alliance and Blocker. All turns once per turn when this Digimon suspends, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 4000 DP or less. Your turn, this Digimon can't attack your opponent's Digimon.
What?
What a weird. What if they block it, huh? What about then? Then you're attacking it.
That's so
We're
dumb.
still putting those effects on cards nowadays? Are you kidding me?
Putting it on level 4. They're like, hey, don't make this too good, guys. Don't make this too good.
How stupid
Yeah,
is this card?
that seems like an unnecessary restriction. Like, why can't I? Is that a lore thing?
I don't. Why even give him Alliance?
So you can attack their security.
No, that's stupid.
I agree. That is dumb. Dark Nymon alt art. This goes hard.
Yeah, I'll give EX10 one thing. Some of these alt arts are very cool, but then again, most alt arts for Digimon cards are really cool.
Yeah. Then it looks sick. It's such a shame that
you just don't vibe with that deck.
Yeah. They have Piedmon alt art. Also looks pretty sick.
I will say, I wish
very nice.
I wish just for once in one of these alt arts for Piedmon, he had like the keychains that he turns the kids into. Just has them.
That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd love that.
Maybe when we get a good Piedmon card, that'll happen.
Funny.
Then we have Tumblemon. Opponent's turn once per turn when one of your opponent's Digimon attacks by trashing 3 mineral or rock trait cards from his Digimon sources in that attack.
I I just don't understand all the support that they put out for this deck. It is the complete
Opposite
of what the original deck's idea is. So the only new cards I imagine players would be adding is the level 7. And maybe like if there's like an option card or something I've forgotten about. And maybe like one of the tamers if they've revealed the tamer. I don't know. I can't remember. But like from what I remember from the actual line, all of the new line is defensive.
Mm-hmm.
And this deck is just like, nah, I just kill you.
Yeah.
So
it's a weird design direction they're going in.
Yeah. It's very weird because most of the time you're like going into your Pyramidimon, you're like, okay, I'm hopefully killing you now.
I think
I think they're afraid. I think they're afraid that if they give an OTK style strat too much support that enables more OTKs, it's eventually going to become so consistent that it's not really a game.
I don't know. Trust me, I get that.
I think
Digimon, Gas.
I think what actually happened is they remember this is a black deck.
Oh, like hold on, we gotta go back. Gotta
go back. Make it defensive and bad.
Yeah.
Defensive and bad.
Because whenever they gave Alphamon too much support and it could kill people.
Hold on, the next one's the alt art, Sean.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, there you go.
Magnetic Dramon, Fragment 3, and then when Digivolving, when attacking, not once per turn, by trashing 3 mineral or rock trait cards from any of your Digimon sources, delete one of your opponent's Digimon and trash their top security card. Or when Digivolving / when attacking once per turn by placing 3 mineral or rock trait cards from your trash to this Digimon's bottom source, it unsuspends.
It's a pretty good card. It's really good. Now the problem is, I kind of agree with what I think it was Ben said it, like, or maybe it was you, Sean. Like, how are they gonna go into their entire strategy and then into this?
It wasn't me, but I agree. Like, this is like, hey, I didn't kill you, but I guess I'll go into this guy to maybe pop something if it's still in the field. But it doesn't. It vibes with the defensive direction they're going in, but it's kind of odd. I've seen people point out that this is a rock dragon that you can play for free off of Metallic Dramon. However, that doesn't do anything.
Yeah, all it does is have an on play.
This guy doesn't have an on play, and unless you're also playing a bunch of mineral and rock cards, it doesn't do anything when it's on the field either. So like, cool, you recognize that it's a rock dragon and it interacts with that card in some way, but there's no reason to do that.
Yeah, I know the Pyramidimon players will be playing this. It'll be like a cool card to go into. I just don't know unless you have like the memory to pull it off.
I mean,
it's gonna be tough.
If you have the memory to keep turn with this, he can kill you from 3 security because he's gonna swing, trash 1, check 1, swing, trash 1, game. I guess that's how.
Yeah, but why do that when I can kill you from 5?
Yeah.
Well, you're probably already checking 2 with the first swing.
Well, the OG Pyramidi can just swing and unsuspend.
Yeah.
It's
definitely gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe New Close is gonna be able to give it the end of turn attack. Who knows?
Then we have
who was hating on this art? Who was hating on it? I'm tired of seeing this. Someone said they were. I think it was Dante. Dante said he was tired of seeing this.
Pose.
Not pose, but like the ode to it.
Oh.
To the Kira slide, this is more of just a poster.
Well, I don't know what you guys are talking about. This is a really cool alt art for Beals.
Yes.
I'm surprised
it's the poster of Kira.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
I'm surprised they didn't censor the gun.
It's a movie.
Why would they censor that?
Remember,
because gun's bad.
Well, they stopped doing that. They reprinted Gundramon with the bullet holes. They're like, this is a children's card game. Who are we kidding? Or this is an adult's card game. I meant, who are we kidding?
We put giant Dobon on our card.
Yeah.
Also, not even the SP. This just is a regular alt art. It's gonna go crazy.
Yeah. It might not get an SP, but it probably will. It's a secret. Or it'll get a 2-star, I guess, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we have the Black War alt art.
So beautiful on such a bad card.
It is. It sucks.
Dude, this is the card the guy was talking about. He's like, this card's too good for us to be able to go into him for 1 memory.
God, it's so upsetting. Because this card is so pretty, but it just sucks.
I also just realized he doesn't go into Metal Greymon for only 3. He's like a hard 4 no matter what. Okay, thanks, Bandai.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bandai.
They
So
like,
it still wouldn't even be one memory.
Don't want to make it too good.
It's because you can use trainings and scrambles.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
It's like how Green doesn't have any Megas at Evo for 3 because HPD is a card.
So stupid.
It's so upsetting that this card, the cover card for this set, and as far as I can tell, everything besides the Pyramidi support is actually really good. Besides the cover card, the cover card line is just it's just so disappointing. Bandai.
Get riggedy wrecked.
That is precisely what's happening. Then we got people saying that we can't bring Gray X back because the deck would be too good, and I'm like, what cards are you looking at, dog?
I mean, look at Sean's desktop. What do you think is his favorite Digimon?
That's getting edited out, but yeah.
Oh, dang.
It's just Black War for those who don't see it.
It's Black War Greymon.
Yeah, Black War Greymon is my desktop background.
Isn't it based on his alt art, the original?
I don't know. I got it off of what's that one website where you can
Pinterest? No.
No.
Tumblr.
No. I'm a straight white male.
Timu.
No. I don't remember.
Twitter.
No, it's not a social media website. It's a website where they put art up.
Facebook.
God.
It's one of the hubs.
Yeah, it's Pornhub. You're right. You got it.
Yeah, you're right.
Technically, that's a social media website.
You know, I could see Sean, getting off to that.
Could you? You can see that?
It's a Black War.
Yeah, he saw Black War Greymon on the hub, and he was like, ooh. Gotta go lock my door.
Alright.
It's his own house. He ain't gotta lock the door.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but I didn't really feel like feeding into. Like I live in my own house. There's no door locking. All right.
Door open.
Comment questions. Dr. Fabs 671. Thank you for being a channel member. Massbond looks amazing for Angels. Its effect targets any Digimon, so use it to recover yourself or remove stuff from the opponent's side. I'm wondering if the deck will need a big retool to accommodate it reliably recovering yourself. The deck has so many aces now you'd never want to use it on yourself. Very excited for it though. Hope Angels gets more support this set too. I'm itching to bring it back with new toys. Me too.
Imagine
it does look very good.
Imagine a play where you tuck your own Gato in there because you know you're about to promote a Pata.
I mean,
I'll just give myself a memory boost.
You literally can.
I think it's also like one of the cards you can think of as like Kentaro's Mon. Like it's actually good support for that because you can like recover your cards into it, and they all have like when trashed effects from security. So those you can like manually trigger those off. Those are just like some of the like little things you can think of.
It's going to be expensive.
Oh, for sure. What brand? Oh no, they're not Angels. So I get.
So.
Never mind. Well, it doesn't just do that with Angels, does it?
Mm-hmm.
No, it doesn't. But those aren't Angel cards, so Sean doesn't care.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't. That is a good point. Yeah. I wasn't going to say it, but that is correct.
I was just thinking of different strategies.
There's only one strategy.
It says Angel on it.
Yeah, it's yellow, vaccine, Angel. It goes in Angels.
So just Angels. Just Angels.
Yeah. Dom and Masty sitting in a tree.
If you see an Angel player, or not, you already made me say the wrong one. If you see a Mossdamon player playing that card, you have to tell him you're playing the wrong deck.
Yeah, so be prepared to tell Ben that he's playing the wrong deck, because he's going to try to cope with Masty first.
Legally, you have to tell them that.
Also, Ben said that he thinks the promo Masty is better than the secret Masty.
That's crazy.
And me and Josh bullied him for it. And he's like, I'm not saying that. And then like 5 seconds later went back to being like, yeah, actually I think the promo is better. And I'm like...
Doesn't Ben know? Ben, if Ben listens to this, don't you know, Ben, that this is a newer card, therefore it is better?
That's how it works, dude.
That is. It's how it works.
Ask Caleb. That's how it works. That sucks because Caleb is going to go from having the OTK Pyramidimon strat and putting in the new cards because they're better. And his deck's going to be...
He's already talking about how he's excited for the new cards.
Yep. It's unfortunate, dude. They just trick people. Dr. Fabs also said, why Rolling Knights didn't need the hit, Purge was the right call if they were looking to rein it in to the original design philosophy. We'll probably just start playing 3 total BT13 Omni and more promo Gallon. It gets rush, has recovery, blocker, and can be removal, and is a fire rocket target. My locals say I should be playing Genku since it's like a Purge, but it's too expensive, agreed, and doesn't give rush. Only benefit I see is it being a DNA piece for Oryukin and Just GX, which admittedly is a cheeky way to sneak more swings on the Omni turns, but I probably won't do much more with the deck until I see support as getting in BT23, if there's anything besides a new Drazel. All in all, a good list. Excited to see how the meta changes. Fingers crossed EX10 brings something with playing, but who knows? Something worth playing, I think is what he meant.
EX10, the only things that's going to come out of EX10 is Beelzemon. I can't think of anything else in there. And the Gamamon cards, I guess, gonna say the for those people. If people are excited for that.
Josh is pretty hyped.
Imagine they print a new Drazel and it's actually Eater support.
That would be hilarious.
Is that the lore? Hilarious.
Yeah, basically the Eaters.
You can just say yes.
Yeah, they corrupt Drazel.
I don't want to hear it. You can just say yes.
Eater King Drazel.
Thank you. That would be unfortunate, but they can't do that and play Mother unless the Drazel isn't a Tama.
It would be a Digimon. Let it be an actual Digimon.
That'd be so weird.
Like one of the final bosses of the game. So.
Oh, dude! Imagine they give us a level 7 Drazel. That'd be weird.
Exactly. Evo's on top of
Mother.
Evo's on top of Mother. Yeah.
Mother or Royal Knights, maybe.
Oh.
I would think it'd be even cool, or like more cool, where it like you take all the Eaters or cards that you've stored up in the Mother, and then you could like use it to reduce its play cost. And like put them all underneath him on the field.
Yeah, because you never trash all of them, do you?
No, Mother just comes out. I also think that's better than with regular Reapers, where I think all those cards would like go underneath. Like you can keep playing your cards for reduced cost that turn when Mother comes out, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's an idea.
Yeah, maybe they've already designed the card. If it's in BT23, so I'm wondering
We're
if...
just waiting to see it.
Yeah. MCAR1224, great podcast. Wonder if we'll see this Ulforce and Diaboromon deck profiles soon. Maybe even the Omni Turbo. Be interested to compare. Also would love a whole podcast just on deck building process for you guys.
We got two of those three.
Yeah.
Good news.
Ulforce and Dia decks did go live this week. Finally recorded them.
And Omni Turbo, is that like Omni DNA, or are we talking about Gas?
I don't know. He might.
Gas just got hit, and I do have a new version of Gas.
Of course you do. How many weeks are you going to cope on it, do you think?
Until I'll probably play it like I did with Ancient Omni. I'll test it. If it fails, I'll just never pick it up again.
No. Well, I can do your deck profile of the new Gas if you want.
What do you call it, Brandon?
New Gas, who dis?
New Gas, who dis?
There's a reason, too. Because there's a card in there. He ain't no Garurumon. I'm not spoiling the deck profile.
Okay. Liam McCown 8369. Gotta hope the community discourse around trainings ends soon. Bandai have given us zero reason to think that they'll be a hit and every reason to think the opposite. I understand wanting to discuss the game, but endlessly recycling the same arguments and counter arguments is getting really old. Maybe this ban list will give the community something else to latch onto for a little while, and we'll get a reprieve.
Unfortunately, no.
Every ban list season, you're going to see it. Unfortunately, it's always going to pop back up.
Guys, we have to ban the trainings. We just got the 2-color ones. Clearly, got to get rid of the old ones.
Oh God, it's good times. A global digital empire. I disagree with something Sean said, that the casuals are the vocal minority. Casuals are the invisible majority and buy more packs and product in general with most card games, while competitive players buy more on the secondary market, which Bandai doesn't get a cut from.
I actually kind of agree with that.
Yeah,
I do too.
Good way to put that.
Yeah, to an extent.
The invisible majority. Because, like, if you look at any fandom, 95 to 90% of the fandom probably doesn't interact with a majority of the larger discourse. It's just a really diehard, in the weeds people. Some people are just like, I'm here playing the game.
Some people just buy the product just to have it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I would agree that they... I guess maybe that is true in general. But I mean, I buy sealed product as well.
Yeah, when I think of casuals, what he's talking about, like, they're not the ones who are going on, like, the Facebook pages or, like, the Discord channels and stuff like that. They're just, like, they like to buy the cards, go to their locals, hang out with their friends, and, like, play. You know, they're not, like, in the game.
That is
like
true.
It's like the Caleb's of the world versus the Bens of the world.
Yeah. Caleb's definitely not going on Facebook complaining about cards.
Well, not to say Ben is, but Ben is way more...
Well, yeah, Ben doesn't either, but I'm saying, like, Caleb is a casual by definition.
I don't know.
He doesn't...
I've seen some unknown post, and I'm like, could that be Ben?
I don't think he cares enough to complain about cards.
He doesn't, but I'm just saying it could be. We don't know.
We don't know. He's got burner accounts.
Maybe. I also said blue has play cost floodgate with Automamon. Technically, green could use it too because it evos on green.
Yeah, isn't it like one of the not DM
Liberator?
Yeah, one of the weird Liberator type sets.
Yeah, I think it came out in EX7, if I'm not mistaken.
What card are we talking about?
Automamon.
Hold on.
Okay.
I think it's Nature Spirit.
I can tell you.
Yeah, if it's EX7, it's Nature Spirit.
Where are you? There he is. He is a Nature Spirits, yes. I have copy right here.
Yeah.
It's a kid.
Yeah.
Some of them from the regionals. Nomadic Joker. So as much as I'm okay with the hit on Rushgill, I'm upset that Growlix didn't get hit, but they hit Nume X, it did the same thing. The only difference was Numamon's best play was to play out Platinum Nume and go into Ruin mode instead of repeating a value loop, but that's just my opinion as a Nume player. I will say Growlix doesn't poop out a level 6. It poops out a rookie, which is pretty different.
Yeah, but
that's
it's
true.
A rookie that swings.
Also, Nume X did it forever. It wasn't just a one-turn float. It was, hey, if you do anything.
Recycling it.
Yeah. I do see some similarities, but no. I do see some similarities, but a 4 floating into a level 6 that can always float into level 6.
Pitches a card and gains you 2 memory.
Yes. And then that level 6 also floats back into level 5s.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would say, I would say there's a slight difference in the two, but I think the majority of people think Growlix still should have been hit.
Yeah.
Cowards, bring it back.
If they bring Nume X back before Grey X, I will fight Bandai. I will find out where their headquarters at and fly to Japan, and I will fight those old men.
I'll find John Bandai and we'll go.
Yes. I'll knock on John Bandai's door. Impact Entertainment, thank you for being a channel member. Sup guys, hope all is going well. Now after Bandai fixed most of the problems in the ban list, now they just got to fix the pricing, lol. I remember when trainings were first dropped into the meta back then, it was around the time we were also getting a ban list. In one of the Huang Zero's videos or live streams I listened to, I remember he was one of the first people advocating for trainings to go to 1 when we just got them, so it's his fault. So my question to you all is, what are some predictions for next ban list? For me, it's probably going to be Tropical Venom. Maybe we try Growlix this time, Bandai. Sadly, Davis and Ken, as much as I love Magna DNA, and Miraculous, just to mess with Brandon, lol. Take care, guys.
If I'm going to get another card hit, it has to be a level 7, so it's going to be Alter S.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's got to be Alter S, because it's either that or Omni X, but Alter S would make more sense.
Yeah. I think Alter S is probably where I'm sitting. If that deck continues to see results all the way into like 6 months later when we get another ban list, it'll be Alter S. Especially if it keeps getting support.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, just to screw with Sean, Ruin Mode, and Davis and Ken.
I'd be pretty upset.
If they haven't been hit yet, I don't know if they're gonna get hit. They didn't hit it when Imperial was in its heyday. Why would they hit it now?
Imperial was best deck in format for like several months, and they didn't even hit Imperial at all. I remember that. And
yeah.
Stingmon. They hit Stingmon, guys.
No. I'm talking like over a year ago when it was like best deck in format. They never even hit it. It just faded out naturally, and then they finally hit it like a ban list or two later, and they were like Stingmon to 1.
Stingmon. John Bandai actually an Imperial fan.
I mean,
that's why he keeps Gray X at 1.
That's stupid.
Because guess who could kill Daves and Kens?
Black War. Yeah, I do think Tropical Venom needs to be on the list. I don't know if it will be, but I think it should be one of the cards they just preemptively hit. Because people are going to cook with it until they figure something out.
Yep. Like, it's one of those cards where the ceiling for it is always going to be there. It's just a matter of time of what gets printed that allows it to be abused. Just get rid of it.
See, the only thing I'm scared of is if they print enough purple-green cards that they could start playing it in like the Leviamon list with the Octomon that plays a token.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of where I'm like, if they print enough purple-green cards, they can find a way to abuse it with the Octomon.
Also,
anyway, so here's a new Leviathan line. It's purple and green.
Oh no!
Something interesting about that card also is it causes them to lose 2 memory. You don't gain it, so even if they have like memory cuckers, it doesn't affect it. It's like Ice Wall.
Yo, that's crazy.
Because I read it whenever I lost my train of thought. Whenever Todd was playing next to me, I read it again because I saw it in his hand, and I was like, lose 2 memory. That's better than gaining.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they should preemptively hit it. It's probably a mistake to leave it at any number other than 1. Grelix, I think, is not long for this world. I think it's probably eventually going to have to get hit unless they just intend to. They intend to just keep hitting cards around it until they eventually are just going to be like, hey. I mean, it's a common, is it not? Or is it an uncommon? Like, it's not even a rare. Yeah. Just, what are you trying to save?
I don't think it has a single foil.
It does. It has a foil.
It does.
Oh, yeah. It does? Okay.
It came from an EX8, so it has a foil.
That's right. So it has the actual, yeah, okay.
Unfortunately, I could have gotten them for like $10 a piece whenever people were like just assuming it was going to be on the ban list. And after it got announced that it wasn't banned, they are $40+.
Damn.
Yeah, so I'm not going to have any of those because I don't feel like paying $120 or $160 math for a card that is most likely going to go to 1 eventually.
Right.
Then we have Oops All Agumon. I think the big issue with the training and boost isn't the searching, it is the memory. They save you 1. It is the memory. They save you 1. It's 1 sentence. As we have seen with the 0-cost adoption cards, which all but 1 are limited to 1 now, too much free memory is what allows decks to OTK when they might not have before, or it takes longer for them to do it. It's not really how it works. Also, those cards promote the most boring gameplay of just spam options until you find the line and then move out and cash in on all that banked memory to do the big combo or take the opponent's ability to play away. The game clearly has a speed issue, and powerful cards and strategies are allowed to exist, but not when we play them super quickly. Digimon's biggest issue that they struggle with is balancing how we gain and spend memory, and trainings, memory boosts, and scrambles to all help break that balance. They would be okay if we had more delayed option removal as something to keep them in check, because rookie floodgates are not doing it anymore, and it's harder for decks to find space for them.
All right, let me real quick. Just I know we're all thinking of it. All those option cards cost 0. The trainings cost 2.
Yes.
Okay, you're not saving memory.
Yeah,
you're banking it for later.
Correct. You're just
there's no saved memory here.
Sticking it in a savings account and just withdrawing it at a later date.
It's literally only because your opponent is like, oh, I'm using it later.
Yes.
Like that is the only. If I activate a training, pay 2 memory, add a card, and then next turn promote, use the training, and Digivolve for 0, I already paid the 2 memory. Same with level 5. So level 5 costs 3 to Digivolve. I'm paying 1 memory to Digivolve. I already paid the 2 memory. Then that entire part of the argument is out the window already.
Yes.
Yep.
Like,
I think the part of the argument people get hung up on is it lets you hide in raising and then just promote and go straight up into your final stack and kill. That's the issue people have.
But boost do the same thing.
They all do the same thing, yeah.
Yeah.
And like you could sit there and say, "Oh, floodgates don't do anything," but like, if you choke them to 1, yeah, if you choke them to 1, and their only extra resources are the boosts or the trainings, and you have the floodgate that counters it, like, I can't tell you off the top of my head a level 3 you can promote that just pops a rookie. That also is part of a huge wombo combo.
There are 4s that do it in the Growl X engine, but other than that...
Which you might be able to gain memory off of that in Evo for 1 if you happen to have the Growl X or the Geo X in your source.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, that's just that one deck.
Sean's in deep thought.
Sorry, I'm mentally cooking something.
Oh, okay.
Tangeray 3256. I'm starting to think the new Digimon Emperor was made because this next starter decks will continue to be adventure trait, but be the season 2 kids. Could be.
Even then,
it's still a terrible card, but
so bad.
Yes, they obviously printed it for lore reasons. Because when we got BT8, which was the season 2 stuff, that's when they gave us the original Emperor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine we get a new adventure style deck, but it's like with Paladin and Fighter and Dragon mode instead of War Greymon and Metal Garurumon.
Yeah.
Be a weird deck.
Fire bars. I mean, Otamamon can digi over a green egg, so technically green eggs, I can't reduce play cost floodgate. I get it. Technically, you can play it, but come on, man. It's a blue card.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Chemical Chocobo didn't know Sean watched Dawson's Creek. I wouldn't have had to have watched it to know that song.
Sean is the biggest Dawson's Creek head I know.
I don't recall ever really watching the show, but I mean, if you...
I don't either, but I knew the song.
Yeah,
I've never seen Dawson's Creek, but I know the song.
Like any commercial you ever saw for that show, you heard the song. Justin So 8231, since you all live in Florida, do you all ever plan to visit Alligator Alcatraz? I don't know what that is. Is that a thing?
I have no idea.
I have no interest in being in proximity to alligators. I just don't see a reason.
I'm not going.
I could take one.
Yeah, keep those dinosaurs away from me, dude. He also said, even without side decks, I still prefer 3v3 over 1v1. If it's 1v1, everyone is just going to build high roll decks. Does he mean best of one?
Which is why I think, best of one.
I think so.
I think that's why decks like Gas and the Growl Rush decks are seeing a lot of results overseas, because you can just high roll somebody game 1, and then boom, you're done. Bye.
Yeah. If we did best of one, I would have went 4-0 last night.
That's another reason why people aren't understanding when they look at all those top meta decks, is if it's from overseas, they're playing best of one. So you got to realize that.
They're playing best of one, and some of those tournaments are literally 3 people big.
Yep.
Jim the Kid. Gas got hit immediately. Once again, Gabu dying for everyone's sins. Praise our savior. Anyways, I just ordered...
Pieces.
Oh, pieces to my backup deck. Okay, thank you. There was a typo, so I literally had no idea what that was supposed to mean.
It's like... I read it in my head when I first read it as Mike Tyson. Or the Peefus.
Peefus.
What you guys don't understand about Sean is if it's not the alt art of the Digimon card, he doesn't know what it is. If it's not the exact spelling of it, he can't read it. It throws him off. He's done for.
Given the context clues, I can normally tell, but I just...
Outside of grass, it's his two other weaknesses.
Doug, I autocorrect these as I read them for the most part. Like, some of these, I read them differently than how they're written.
Yeah. They'll miss, like, punctuation and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I think what really threw Sean off is the pieces is misspelled, and it's the final word on that line. At least on my screen. I don't know how it is for you, but...
Well, it's just Piefes. And I'm like, is that... And he said I just ordered them, and I'm like, is that a card?
Piefes?
Piefes?
Yeah, no, gas getting hit immediately feels bad, but...
It was for the best.
It's bound to happen, yeah.
Thank God I don't 1, 2, 3, 4.
If that had gone untouched for an entire, like, format, that would have been pretty brutal.
Oh, for sure.
Because I'm sure that mirror is not fun.
I would have never put it down.
Yeah, we know.
Just to piss off Chris. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It doesn't aggravate me. It's just like, it's so funny.
It's like, speed it up.
Yeah.
Justin So 8231. Pokemon Pocket is introducing their B series sets. The Alphabet series implies Pokemon Pocket is going to do rotation. If they do rotation, I'm quitting. You guys have a lot of flaws, but at least I know I can still play my favorite tier 3 deck.
Yo, they're already about to rotate? That's crazy.
I mean, they're a rotation game. If anyone was surprised by that, they're fools.
Yeah, but has it even been out for a year yet? Like,
probably. I don't know. I stopped playing a while ago.
Yeah.
Crazy.
The hype died down. Yeah, I remember you and Ben opening packs and stuff at locals.
I had to drop it once they announced Digimon Elysian. I can't be playing multiple phone games.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm
a one mobile phone kind of guy.
Dude, when we get Elysian, I can't wait to drop money in that thing. Tony Pino 18. Bro, how upset were you all when you realized the recording didn't show your screen for a solid 20 to 30 minutes? I was extremely sad, and when I went to see if I could fix it in post, I found out I could not.
Sad.
I was a very sad panda. So now I just need to make sure I double check, because that was my fault for not double checking. So hopefully I'll just remember to double check.
That entire morning was no, that was not the ban list reaction morning, was it?
No, I think it was.
Yeah, it was. It was last week. It was last week.
It was okay. Yeah. So Sean had it rough. Sean had a rough morning.
Did I?
Yeah, remember we couldn't get the ban list up. We had to send it to each other.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh god, yeah. It took forever just to figure out how to have the ban list on the screen. Because Bandai didn't have it on their website yet.
Yeah, they can't just update their website fast enough.
Yeah. Latitude 990. I'm astounded that I still get to play Gilslop. Not sure what they were thinking.
Yeah.
Us neither.
Yeah, no, it didn't make any sense. Still doesn't.
Dauntless Odin 5648. Partition Massey finally happened. My cope is real. Yes. They finally gave it to us. They gave it to us, and they gave us Chaos Degrade on legs. Shout out Bandai.
Thanks, Bandai.
Name a more loved fandom than Purple Yellow players.
Justin So 8231. Happy 100th episode. New goal: get to 1,000 episodes.
Jeez,
okay.
Louise, that's a lot of years.
I mean, you do realize it's 52 episodes a year, right? Like that's.
Yep. If this card game sticks around for that long, hey, we made it.
Yeah. Black Dot Angel. The fact none of you know of the TDID Gallant deck shows you don't pay attention to the meta. Growlix has no reason to be limited.
That's what I'm talking about.
What are we talking about?
What is TDID? What is that?
I think it's the Growl Rush decks, because it's not regular Gallantmon.
What does TDID stand for?
I don't know. I keep up with the meta decks. I don't know what this guy's talking about.
I don't either. I also don't like the closing sentence being Growlix has no reason to be limited. Obviously, you're high.
You just sound like a
no reason, guy. There's no reason Growlix should be hit. No reason.
Because I don't consider those decks Gallantmon decks because
They're
you
not.
play two or three Gallantmons does not make it a Gallantmon deck.
And most of the time, I guess most versions you're playing, you can actually evo the promo Gallantmon on your line. The Lord Nightmon X deck, you can't.
Yeah, I consider that Growl Rush because that's your main strategy.
Yeah. I really want
that card did not get hit for Gallantmon list. I don't know what Bandai is talking about, and I don't know what this guy's talking about.
Yeah. Like, do you want to call the deck that I played last night a Gallantmon, since I'm technically playing one Gallantmon in it?
Yep.
Yes.
Gallantmon.
95% of your deck is Gallantmon style cards, so therefore.
I also had a medieval Gallantmon in there as well last night. Could call it medieval Gallantmon.
Of course
That's
you did.
2 Gallantmon cards. You lied to me.
Well, one of them is actually just Gallantmon, like bracketed Gallantmon.
Yeah, but the other one's also Gallantmon.
It's medieval Gallantmon. That's different.
No, it's still Gallantmon.
It's from a different time period.
Medieval Gallantmon touched a field one time, and it was the game I lost.
Damn.
So maybe it deserves to be cut now.
No, I think it's fine.
Bad luck. Touch the field, I lost that game. Gotta go.
Promo Gallantmon never touched the field because it didn't have to, but there were several instances where if I needed an extra swing, I could have put it on the field.
Yeah, Sean literally was sitting at like 8 memory when he killed me. He goes, I could do other stuff.
I could have done this.
I was just like, yeah, just turn your cards sideways, stupid. I don't even think you needed any of your grab crushes.
When I draw them and I know I'm going to kill you, I activate them.
Yeah.
Might as well get him out. Might as well put him out.
Well,
literally killed me at like 6 or 8 memory.
Yeah, if you evo on top of your 4s, you don't have a red source anymore. So like you actually have to use them preemptively. Like if you're hardcore comboing,
yeah.
So you have to like plan.
That's fair.
Demon Draco 95. I wanted to play the Grace Novamon deck because of my love for Digimon Dusk with Dianamon. Is there a list that would work without the Sayo and Co? Yes, all of them.
Yeah. You just cut those and play more Sayos. That's fine.
Yeah. I don't think it was ever that cool to evo into Grace at the beginning of your opponent's turn anyway.
Yeah, most lists were already only playing like 1 or 2 of that card. I would just cut them for another piece and maybe bump up Sayo to 3.
Yeah. Adaptive reasoning. Bursts onto the scene, flashes open my trench coat. Hey Sean, you want to see a Yellow Lord Knight list? And then it's an entire Lord Knight list, which looks interesting. And then the Starter Deck's Angels Alliance really helps out a lot, and the Shumon are great new additions. The level 4s give barrier, and Cherubi can play the Starmon for extra DP minus. I've been having a lot of fun Valk spamming. I might try this.
I'm more concerned with her running up to us and flashing us. We're just running around flashing decks now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You stay strapped. Okay. Remember?
All right. Yeah, that's fair.
Pretty sure Sean has Magnex DNA right there with him right now.
It's on his ankle holster right now.
Yeah.
It's within reach. It is in my bag, and my bag is right here. I can touch it. Yeah, I might try this out.
I mean, at least just run with it on DCGO.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Just go fish it and see how it feels. Gurren Raider 25. I'm almost 100% sure the Growl got hit because it's the one that mills both players and then goes into Growlix, enabling the 20 cards in trash faster. Because a newer Growl only mills you, and the other level 4s that mills both is the Black Growl that can't go into X, so you can't use it in the Rush strat. Basically, it was just to slow the deck down.
I think that's actually pretty fair. I think looking at it as it puts 4 in trash instead of 2 is a good way to look at that. I still don't agree with it not being hit instead of the Growl X. Like, the Growl X is definitely a problem. But yeah, speeding up the trash, that is actually a fair point.
In my deck, I didn't like that it milled. I would prefer that it didn't.
This is Evo in the Raising, stupid.
I did that several times last night because I was like, I don't want to mill. I just want to dig into my deck and find my grab crushes and just kill you. I don't need 20 cards in trash.
Evo's into Growlmon, Mills 2 Gravity Crush. Well, great. Now I only have 3 memory option cards in my hand.
I wasn't playing Jack Raid last night.
Oh, you cut it?
I cut it for the 4th Graph Crush.
Oh, now I only have 2.
I was like, this is stupid that I'm playing the Jack Raid instead of a 4th Graph Crush, because like I have to work so hard to get 2 memory off this card, whereas I can just activate a Graph Crush and be like, hey, 2 memory. It's free.
I knew Sean. I knew Sean hated Jack Raid. No, I knew Sean hated the Jack Raid the moment it was the first card he discarded out of his hand on Tuesday when we played Game 3.
Yep. I was like, this card's going to be dead for the foreseeable future. I don't want it in my hand.
I was like, oh, he hates that card.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not like it counts everybody's trash, so it's not even like...
If it did, that would be pretty busted, but unfortunately it just counts yours. Yeah.
Imagine.
Oreo X1000, leave my BT1 Wergaru alone. I need for memes.
BT1 Wergaru is the memory borrower.
Oh. Are you playing that?
No. You could, but no. You could swing with it, gain 3 memory, evo into Sag, and then go full combo. He's gonna have battle protection.
Yeah, he's gonna have battle protection.
Hey, thoughts?
Thoughts? It'd be funny if they. It'll be funny if people cook with all those memory borrowers and they're forced to hit them.
Oh like my god, the Metal Greymon.
Because what you could technically do.
Is there a purple one? There's not, is there?
No.
Oh man, that would have been the best one to cook with.
Yeah, you swing with it, the Sag, and then you use either your EX1 or your BT5 Melga. And then the BT5 will give you an extra memory when you swing. And then your EX is obviously EX. So you're getting a bunch of memory there too. That's funny. I'm not playing.
Might be the next one hit. Arena Shinamaya Val. The BT13 reprint Omnimon art in the Another Night LM set is a reference to an old 2003 era card from one of the older TCGs. The original piece has Omnimon with the same enlarged cannon and darkened face, but it's super far away perspective-wise.
That's cool. Nice. I like little bits of info like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, little references.
Dareday 436. I really feel like the new Venom Iota spawn is what we should have gotten for BT15 instead of that poor excuse one that looks like a pre-BT5 card. Shady Water.
People are excited for the Myotismon cards.
Yeah, apparently. Shady Water 7, which is Josh. Rip them blind Portugal deck list.
Yeah.
But yeah, we didn't want the real reason why we didn't show them is because we didn't want people seeing those lists.
Half of them had that Growlmon that got limited in them.
Yeah.
Brandon goes, we'll never see this card, and then proceeds to see it in every single list.
I'll keep count. Sees it in every list. I'm not keeping count.
Yeah, it was one of the best cards in the Lord Nightmon X deck. J Phantom 13. We are full circle now. From the pit in my stomach I felt because I thought BT22 was going to have a secret Mastamon, to the disbelief that took over when I didn't see a Mastamon in the whole set, and now back to the despair knowing Mastamon is a secret. She gonna cost me a pretty penny. For context, I had a similar comment on a video from a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna cost you some monies.
She gonna be expensive. She's gonna cost all of us money because I'm gonna buy them too, and I'm gonna get the alt arts. It's gonna have a 2-star too, probably. Rena Shinamaya Val. Sakuya will likely have to resort to Shine Gray Burst Mode Ace if they want aggression. The deck was on that card after BT17 came out. The double draw snipe hurts a crap ton though. Yeah, yep. I've seen people do that and Aegis Dramon as well.
Yeah, we'll see if Sakuyamon can survive these hits. We'll see.
We won't see because no one in our locals plays it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw somebody saying they're using that weird level 7 that plays like
the weird one.
The 4. It was from some.
Oh, the shack. Yeah. It got bought out.
Oh yeah, it got bought out. Because you can Talmon Ace into Venusmon, I think.
Yeah.
And then they Yeah, those alt arts were like $1 or $2 for the longest, and I kept randomly looking at them, being like, "Man, I should really buy a playset of these just to have them." But I was like, "I'm probably never going to use this in anything." And then I saw someone mention that in Tsukuyamon, and I went to go look, and they're like completely gone. And I'm like, "Okay, cool."
Yeah, there it goes.
And it's gone. Green Home Mario, seeing the new trainings, my copium now give us proper generic delay hate, like non-archetypal MST or stun 2 for 2 memory, or another floodgate that just disables miraculous and mem boost and trainings at the same time. Give us actual answers to the opponent sitting on 2 training mem boost that isn't just be faster, lol. Trainings for me are the easiest scapegoat of the flaws in unconditional delay triggers, and it's easier to ask for banned trainings than change delay rules or let's kill Justy's purpose. As for the list, I'm pretty happy with it. I just think that Growlix is such a big miss, as the engine doesn't need Rush to be the new dog slop for purple. Agreed. Machine and Millennia are probably better still with Growlix than their own bottom end, and so will Bills from what I hear from others testing. I'm just hoping if Omni is actually the best deck, it lets Galactic come in as tier 1, since that creates an actual meta dynamic. Not having paid attention to Guru since my start a year ago into this game, finally reading a Guru Gabu card was insane. Who greenlit the idea after 30 years of card game history to make an archetype's entire gimmick draw cards and gain resources for drawing cards? LMAO. No amount of draw for Evo would counter more draw on print memory. Make Dog Slop hit BT6 Suno to complete the entire line on list now.
That's a pretty good comment right there.
Garu did nothing wrong.
I think if they printed a floodgate that said can't Evo by effects, that would hurt trainings and miraculous.
Don't you go?
And it would actually stop people from acing you, which would be kind of wild.
I'm just saying, if people, it's like he said, if people don't want their opponents to play with those trainings and stuff, just play Justimon, I guess. Like, I guess.
Just play him. Just hard slam him, dude. He's a 6-cost option. He just has to stay on the field for 1 turn, and then you can start getting rid of their delays. And he's immune to Digimon effects for a turn.
Boom. There you go.
Yeah, I agree. You don't need Rush. Like in my deck last night that I played 2 Rush Gilmons, and I barely ever utilized its Rush effect. It was just a rookie, basically, most of the time. I think, like, once or twice the actual Rush effect came up. Oreo X1000. Is security control even viable anymore? No.
Not really.
No.
Oh, another EX10 archetype that is actually exciting is the Lucimon stuff. I think that deck's actually probably going to be pretty solid.
Yeah.
I forgot about
That's right. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot that was in there. Okay, so Lucimon, Beelzemon.
Oreo X1000 also said, "Good job, Caleb."
Love Caleb.
Love it for him.
Knack now BTE 5951. The ban list as a whole feels a little weird. The past 2, I would say, have felt a little weird. Instead of hitting some of the problem cards, I just hit the cards around it. Welcome to Bandai.
Yeah. I mean, at least it's not like Co-Money. Co-Money will hit 5 cards before they even hit 1.
They'll print a new archetype to sell a set, and then after it's tier 0 or really strong tier 1 for a format, then they banhammer it.
No, they'll print a new set that counters the old deck while also hitting the old deck.
Yeah. The only strange thing about this is normally they'll hit cards around a card because it's like a super or secret rare, like Magnex being an example. But Growlix is like an uncommon.
Yeah.
So it's weird that they're like trying to protect it. Grim the Nightmare 6536, thanks for being a channel member. This ban list is kind of whack. Feels like something Bandai would string together based on results from the past couple weeks rather than months. We just found out about Gas a couple weeks ago, right? It feels weird even seeing EX1 Melga here. Not that it wouldn't be annoying having to deal with it for several months. Also, the EX3 Growlmon instead of EX8 Growl X. Edit, this is why we watch the whole discussion first before making reactions. Do I think EX3 Growl is justified? Yes. Do I also think EX8 Growl X should have been hit? Absolutely.
Yes.
Finally, rip to my KFC friends. Didn't play the deck myself. A friend of mine at Locals did. Garuda X got framed for Growl X's crimes.
Is that what they were calling the deck? KFC?
I've seen people call it KFC, yeah.
Well, I mean, that makes sense. Chickens.
Yeah, but how's the Growlmon engine?
Because they're the ones cooking. I don't know, Sean. I just thought it was funny. I like seeing it called KFC.
Yeah,
KFC's good.
People called it KFC. I don't know why.
I agree with most of his comment. I just don't understand like the first part where it's like it seems like they've just been looking at results from the past couple of weeks.
Because
Kuyamon's been doing well for a long time. Growl Slop has been doing well for a really long time.
Well,
the only one I would say was Gas, and that's the only one where I'm like, hey, good looking out, Bandai, because if we would have had to deal with this for months, if I would have had to deal with 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like for months, I'd have been like,
Brandon would have played it twice a week.
Bandai, yeah, Bandai, please.
Yeah, I am very thankful they actually hit that deck, and it came out just before they announced the ban list, so they were able to take a look at it and be like, this shouldn't be a thing.
This is not okay.
Yeah, this isn't okay. This is worse than Grav Crush.
You know what I find hilarious? The first version, quote unquote, of Gas, if you remember, was Magna Garu Loop. It was the first deck that utilized Sagittarius to create a loop, but was with Magna Garu promo. You swung, tucked it in security, evoed for free again, swung, tucked in security.
Oh, yeah.
And then, like, a month later, somebody was like, yo, hold up. Wait a minute.
Can't you just do this?
Take the bottom end of that deck, remove all the Tamers, and just replace it with Blitz Greymon and EX1 Metal Garurumon. All to rest per game, bro.
Yep.
And it's like, oh, they cooked.
Yeah. The EX3 Growlmon was very surprising, and I think it was more of a result of recent deck lists. Although it was being used in the Growlix engine for things, it was just weird that it was being hit instead of the Growlix. But I am thankful that they hit the EX1 Melga. Like, much appreciated.
I told you guys, it needed it.
Yeah, we knew. We didn't need you to tell us.
I'm just saying, like, I was talking to, people at our locals, like, yeah, if they hit this deck, this is the card.
Mm-hmm.
I was correct.
It's from EX1, which is super old. It's a card it's a set they're not selling anymore, so it doesn't impact their pockets.
And on top of that, it's an old enough card to where the effect was printed without a once per turn, or not that you could get the memory multiple times.
It's once per turn.
Body. Well, you can't digiball it once per turn.
It's once per turn, I'm pretty sure.
I don't think it is.
Oh, well.
I think the when attacking might be once per turn.
Oh, it does have a when attacking effect, doesn't it? Does it like...
It never comes up.
It bot deck something with like an on-deletion effect, I think?
Yeah, it came up once, and that was against Josh.
Damn, that would have bodied me if I had the... I mean, assuming I don't just kill you when I promote, which is what happens.
Yeah, you just promote and kill me. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, you do the same thing. Don't...
Exactly. Yeah, neither of them are once per turn. So if you de-evo me, I can go into it again.
I mean, even if it was once per turn, you'd still trigger it twice.
If I had a card that says activate, like
Rena.
Yeah, like Rena. If I had a mat that did a Rena effect, oh my god,
that'd be dumb.
Loving effect again.
That would be dumb.
All right, I have this 3-cost tamer. Let me just gain 5 memory. Thanks.
Shaded Dane, thank you for being a channel member. Just posting a comment I had discussing the bans as it fits, but without repeating what was called out. Rush, Gill, and Growl. Rush definitely needed to go to 1 or 0 due to the plays it created. Growl probably got hit for the inheritable over the effect. I agree. It seemed they wanted to hit the Growl engine without nuking Growlix Gallant. Time will tell if that was the correct move or if it should have been hit. I think it's fine. Grudex was hit probably due to Rush. Might have been a future proof of something else could be abused in the Bird engine, but paid for the sins of Growlix. Metal Gar, they always have to hit a dog on the list. It's tradition, but honestly, Gas was going to start some problem as it got figured out more. 100% agreed.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Rudex was... I think it eventually was going to find its way on the ban list, so I'm okay with them hitting it. It just sucks that it got hit for the Growlix engine existing, like, before it probably should have been hit.
Right.
Man, now that I've lost... Gas. I have Lobo back.
No. Lobo would be worse.
Oh, 100%. Be so good.
Honestly, they should probably put those cards to 1 with how easily you can recycle them.
Talking about the ancient?
The 4s, the promo 4s.
They are at 1. Lobo?
Did I say 1? I meant 0, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Once you see it, you see it.
Yeah. I don't know why I said 1. I meant 0.
I knew
was
what
so
you meant.
confused. I was so confused.
Yeah.
It's like they already are at 1.
Yeah. I agree. I think Rush Guild definitely going to 1 made a lot of sense because it felt pretty unfair seeing someone play like 3 of them in one turn and just kill you when they were playing like the Growl X Rush variant.
Yeah. I mean, it's like when we were at Dallas, or not at Dallas, we were next to Dallas, for that regional. Like, we watched the highlighted match, and the Megidra player was just like, alright, here's 3 Gravity Crushes, 2 Rush Gills, 2 Gallants, you're just dead.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, we were all just sitting there watching. It was the round before we watched the medieval get dropped illegally.
I don't remember watching that. The only match I remember watching was the Dan Vang one with Imperial
I guess
versus.
it was probably me, Ben, and Chris then.
Yeah. I don't know where I was at. Maybe I was still playing.
Probably.
All right, Brandon, go ahead. Sign us off.
I need to eat something. I'm hungry.
Yeah, we're going to Spirit Halloween today.
Oh shit! Where'd they post up this year?
Everywhere.
There's like 3 in Pensacola. It's crazy.
It's so wild that they just randomly pop up.
Yeah. Oh, we get some food while we're out. Maybe we'll go hit up KFC.
Maybe I'll talk to my
I'll
wife
ask
about
the
checking
wife.
out Spirit.
Yeah. I'll have to ask the wife where she wants to get food.
We got a whole 2 months before Halloween. That'll be nice.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be so cool.
It's kind of crazy how
Alright,
early
man.
they're open.
Yeah, right? I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Love the spooky vibes.
Nice.
Probably the
Excellent.
smoothest one I've done in weeks.
You're
All
getting
right,
better,
boys.
dude. 101st
Alright.
time's the charm.
All right, talk to you guys later.
Later.
Bah.